Hi guys, how we doing? Today's video blog I'm going to be talking about a new service that Google have introduced. It's called Google Music, and as you can see here on my desktop I'm at the sign on screen where you would sign up for Google Music itself. It's still only in beta at the moment, and it's very limited, but you can if you've got a Gmail account you can actually send a request off to Google to get an invite to start using the service. It's a really cool service, I must admit. I mean, I've been using it a hell of a lot, so I want to give you guys a little demonstration today as to how it works. So let's go to our desktop here in OS X. Now if you've got a lot of music like most people have on their computers, Google give you the facility to upload up to 25,000 tracks onto their servers, completely free of charge, by the way. I just want to point out this doesn't cost anything. That's not to say that it won't change, but at this stage at the moment it's completely free. Now at the moment you can see, if you're where my cursor is, you can see I've got a little icon shaped like headphones. If I click on it, I get a little drop down menu. It says I've added 46 songs, which I did a few days ago. Let's go to the Preferences Manager window and bring up the software here. Okay, so the first tab, it tells me select music to add to your music library. Pretty self-explanatory. If you're somebody that uses iTunes in OS X or in Windows, and it will basically sync to your music library, and it will then upload all your tracks onto Google that way. Or you can then choose the music folder where all your music may be located, or you can select tracks manually. Okay, so in my case I've got albums selected manually because I've got tracks located in various different directories on my Mac system here. So in most people's cases you would select this option here. You then, to add a folder, click on the add folder option here. You'll then get a Windows directory come up asking you where your music is located or where your folders are located. I've got a few here that's listed. Now you may notice the tracks are greyed out here. It does seem at the moment that at this stage you can't actually upload individual tracks manually. Google only seems to like uploading tracks in whole folders. So if you've got folders with tracks in, that's not an issue. But if you actually were planning on uploading tracks manually, individual tracks, it seems like you can't do that at the moment. But if you've got all your music categorised into the folders, then that's not a problem. So you'd select a folder, you then click open. The folder will then be listed at the bottom here. Okay, so as you can see the one I just chosen was listed at the bottom. Once you've specified all the different folders with your music in, you then click on the Advanced tab. This is where you'd actually upload your music. Upload music added to my selected folders. You can upload automatic, you can upload at certain hourly intervals, or you can upload manually, and in most people's cases you'd want to upload manually once you've specified your music in your music folders. So once you've chosen your folders, you then click the Start Upload button, and in the you can see here I've got a little progress bar in the left hand corner side of the screen here of the window. Now I've actually got no songs added in the folder that is specified, but this is where you'd get a progress bar that will appear and it'll move along as it's uploading. It skipped 3 songs here evidently. The reason why that is because Google doesn't recognise, if I open it up, it doesn't actually recognise certain folders. Okay, that's something different that's come up, my apologies there. Just to point out to you guys, Google Music doesn't recognise WMA files and WAV files. So if you've got any files in WAV format or WMA format, you'll need to convert them into MP3 in order for Google to recognise it. Guys, once you've reached that stage and you've specified all your folders and you're ready to upload, as I said, you press the upload button, it'll then give you a progress bar as to all the tracks it's uploading, and then once it's uploaded you then click the go to music player option. It'll bring up your default web browser, in my case it's Google Chrome. It'll bring up the web interface, okay, of Google Music. Nice window here, nice interface. Some tabs down the left hand side of the screen here. You've got new and recent, songs, artists, albums, genre, auto playlist options here. The free songs option, I haven't tried that out yet, I haven't figured that one out. Instant mixes, you can create instant mix playlists, I haven't tried that feature out yet. Here's where you'd actually make your own playlist. So if you've got a load of random songs like I have here in the options here, this is where all your songs, every single song that you'll upload will be listed. So if everything's mixed up and you want to get them into some kind of order, you can create what they call playlists by clicking the plus button here. It'll highlight. As I said, you can just type in whatever you want to type in. So if I put ABBA in there, press enter, then there's the ABBA playlist is listed there. To actually add tracks to the playlist, you go back to your songs, you highlight a song, you drag it down to ABBA, let go, and if you click on the ABBA playlist, there it is, it's listed in there. I know that's not an ABBA track, but I'm just using this as an example. The other way you can do it is by going back to your songs categories, highlighting a track and going halfway along the actual highlighted track, and there's a drop down menu where you can actually add to playlists that way. There's a drop down menu there. While you're in this option, there's another feature where it lets you edit the song info. So if I click on that, you can actually then retitle the track, various different artist information, the year of the track or album. You can also upload album artwork, which as you can see here, I've already got some album artwork on that specific track. But you can actually upload your own album artwork by clicking on change, specifying the JPEGs from the desktop or wherever you've got them saved, clicking on open, and then it'll actually upload the album artwork. You click update info, and then all your updated information and ID3 tagging will be saved. And then to actually play a track, guys, you just it's a case of just double clicking pretty much. If I go to Aaron Neville, click on Bird on a Wire, which is one of my favourite tracks. Like a bird on the wire. And there you go, guys. Like a drum in a got a volume up and down button here in the bottom right hand corner of the screen, as you can see. You can fast forward as well. See? Different track. Just fast forward it. That may be all I need to know. The other thing as well, guys, that I want to point out, while it uploads music, it also does a special conversion of the actual tracks themselves to make them sound a hell of a lot better once they're played back when you're streaming them. That's another. Google does it on the fly, so when you're uploading the tracks, the conversion process takes place as well at the same time. Really awesome little feature by Google. It improves the sound quality of the tracks when they're played back online. Guys, you can also get an application if you're running an Android phone or an Android tablet. You can get that free of charge from the Android app market. Once you've installed it on your phone, you then sign in using your Gmail account. It'll then sync with all your music that you've got stored online, and you can then stream the music directly from the servers online onto your phone. So you're streaming the music directly with your cell phone, which is an awesome feature, and I've used it myself with my cell phone. That pretty much covers Google Music, guys. It's a great new facility by by Google themselves. As I said, it's only in beta at this stage, but as I'm sure time goes on, Google will make various improvements. So that's pretty much Google Music, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video demonstration. thanks for all your support you've been giving me on my channel over the last few weeks. It's always a pleasure to do blogs for you guys. And until next time, guys, I hope you have a great day, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.